Hello, and welcome back to Eclipse RP. And I believe the last time I will be saying that, unfortunately, basically, as the title says, I believe I am done with Eclipse RP as a whole. I'm probably not going to be coming to it. I might go back to it maybe on a stream or something like that. But I'm pretty much over Eclipse in general. I think this is going to be pretty much the end of it. I don't believe I am going to be coming back again. If I do come back, it'll just be like for a little bit here and there, or if admins ever change. But I believe this is going to be pretty much it for me on Eclipse. I made almost 100 episodes at this point. You'll actually be seeing in the background. I'm going to be kind of putting together kind of some of the best moments that I had. Obviously, the audio is not going to be there, but some of the best moments I had during the whole entire Eclipse series. Again, we hit about 100 episodes, which is a lot. Probably over 1,000 hours in-game time I played. So I have definitely been on the server for a long time, but I do think I'm going to be leaving it indefinitely for a wide range of reasons. But before I go into those reasons, I just want to say a big thanks to everyone in the community on Eclipse. Again, most of this video is mostly towards some of the admin and staff and kind of the changes that they've made and the decisions that they've made. But in general, a big thanks to everyone on the server. It's been an amazing time. There's way too many people to count. But just to say like a couple of them, obviously like everyone in the Seaweeds, everyone in Wanted, everyone in Rooks, everyone in all the gangs I've been in, Dojin Kai, of course. Everything that was really amazing experiences that I probably never get again. Some of the best RP as well, especially with Wanted and Rooks. We had some really amazing RP with the whole entire like secret organization with Wanted, and then with the Rooks, just everything. There's just always some really cool RP, and the whole Gage situation we had with the Rooks as well. Some really awesome RP, probably the best RP I've ever had, and not even sure if I'll ever get to that level again. But a big thank you to everyone in the community, all the people I met along the way, all the friends, Tony Baboni, Casper Jewel, Bob Berger, Dusty. There's way too many people to really say all the names. There's a lot of people that I met through the server and just through other stuff, I guess. And got to interact with them, got to meet them where I never meet them beforehand. So a big thank you to Eclipse for letting me meet those kinds of people, and a big thank you to the community and everyone around it for actually interacting with me and making really cool RP and really unique RP. But let's just get into the video and what I kind of want to say and the reasons that I'm leaving. So I'm going to be kind of splitting this video up into 4 or 5 different main topics. So first of all, I'm going to be talking kind of about the community, the changes with it, and just kind of the community in general. Next, I'm going to be talking about kind of the server feature changes recently, as well as like the past year or so. Some of the pay-to-win stuff is what I'm also going to be talking about. That's another big reason. Of course, the admin and staff problems, and then kind of the probably stone / rock go longwood situation. So first of all, starting off with the community, in general, the first or still of course up until now, there's been an amazing community on Eclipse, amazing people, amazing individuals, amazing gangs, amazing everyone. It's just been a great experience again on Eclipse. The community is amazing, but recently it seems there's been a lot more OOC hate, or a lot of people taking stuff OOC-ly. Taking like beef between gangs very seriously, which like way too serious. I've seen it both in my comment section as well as on the forums, everything turning into report wars and stuff like that as well. It seems like a lot of people take the server really seriously, which I guess is understandable with all the time you have to invest in all the people that you meet, especially if you spend a lot of your time on the server as a whole. But I don't think it's really appropriate to take stuff OOC-ly, which a lot of people have done. They have, especially in my comments, I've seen it a lot, which is another reason I want to leave. There's a lot of toxicity on the server, especially recently. People take the server, again, a lot more serious than they should. Everyone's kind of here to have a good time and get away from stuff, and some people seem to forget that, unfortunately. Not calling any names or saying any certain groups, but I'm just saying overall the server seems like it's gotten a lot more toxic over time, and I really don't want to be a part of that anymore. Especially when I see in my comments, like one person will comment something about a gang, and then there'll be a 30 freaking comment thread of everyone hating on each other, and I really just don't want that kind of stuff in my community. And I see it in my Discord as well. People bring up certain gangs, people get super defensive about their gang, or get super hateful towards other gangs or certain people in town. It's just not a healthy thing or healthy atmosphere to have, both for my community and the server as general. Again, just in general, or in short, it's just people taking the server a lot more seriously than they did back in the day, and a lot more too serious, and I think that's going to be a reason I'm kind of distancing myself. Another big thing that's making me leave as well is the server feature changes. Back in the day, there weren't many features to really change, but nowadays it seems that most of the server features are kind of added for either the official gangs or PD or certain official factions, but nothing's really added for kind of the little guy or people starting off. So it seems like most of the content, even now this new turfs update, is literally only for official factions, and people who aren't in official factions don't even get to look at that content. So it's just weird how they're adding a lot of stuff to the server for only certain groups of people or a small percentage of the server, or to appease them. And I really don't think it's a really healthy thing. There's not much really to do as a criminal from what I've seen as well recently, especially if you're in a small group of like 4 to 5 people. So you can't really just get a group of 4 to 5 people, 4 to 5 friends or something like that, and do something cool. You kind of really are limited by your group numbers as well as what gang you're in. It seems like, again, it's a lot more biased towards bigger gangs or towards PD, and then if you're just in a smaller gang or a civilian, you kind of get screwed over, and you don't really get that much content at all, unfortunately. And that's pretty much it. Pretty much it for the server feature changes. It just kind of seems like they're just putting new players down and down and down and making it harder and harder for people to come up, and seems like the kind of the rich get richer, the poor get poorer kind of thing is going on, and that's been going on for the past couple months, it seems, and it keeps getting worse and worse. The next part I want to talk about is the pay to win aspect of the server, which has always kind of been a thing since I believe 2018 they added the credit store. But the VIP, where you get double gas, I believe 25% less fines, 25% less jail time, you get less taxes, you get 50% more gas, so you can literally win or lose chases based on if you have VIP. That really bothers me. But the real turning point for me on Eclipse is when they added the Issy Sport, first of all, and then they added the Sultan Classic. And I believe, or actually, I don't even have to believe it, I believe it's true, the Sultan Classic is literally the best, or has the best turn-in of any sports car. So to add this car to the credits-only store, where you can only purchase it through actual money, is very frustrating for a lot of players, especially me, who likes racing a lot, because I can't really get to that point of racing, or get to that level of racing, without having to pay 90 euros, I believe it is. And I'm not going to be paying IRL money to get better in a game. I'd rather spend the time in-game to earn the in-game money for it and kind of have it feel like it's worth something. But just having people being able to purchase straight up first day in the city, be able to purchase the best car in the game, really, really disheartens me, and is a big reason as well that I'm going to be leaving. Now, to get off of the credit store and to talk more about another reason I'm leaving, is that I've been on the server for a long time. I believe around 3 years at this point, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But I felt like I've done most of the content or most of the RP that I wanted to explore, especially with my the Zez character. I felt like mostly everything that I've kind of wanted to do or had an idea of has already kind of been done. With Wanted, we literally had a whole secret organization that was kidnapping our members and stuff like that. That kind of feels like the heyday, but that was a really, really cool RP that I got to experience. I don't think I'll ever experience again. So again, a big thanks to Vahan and all the people who had the whole Wanted thing orchestrated and everything. That was some amazing stuff. The Rooks, I had some really secretive RP, which is really cool as well, and the whole Gage Michael situation. Seaweeds, I kind of got to see kind of the gangbanger side of gangs. And then with Dojinkai, I had the whole RP with kind of being a Japanese Yakuza. Of course, it eventually fell apart. But I've kind of felt like I've done most of the RP that I wanted to do on the server, and had most of the character growth for Zez Kobali as a character done, and I don't really feel like I have anywhere to go. I've literally just joined the same exact gang that I've been joined, or that I was in earlier. I just feel like I'm kind of going in circles, especially with Zetas disbanding, and Zetas were kind of the main thing keeping me on the server, not because I liked them, but because I hated them. Isili, of course, Oasili, Jay Gam, and all those people are great people. I love talking to them. Also, a lot of cool people in there. But Zetas was kind of like the main enemy for the whole series, and the end of the series was going to be me hopefully taking them down, which unfortunately it seems like they've disbanded by themselves. So that's kind of also putting me off the server. I really don't feel like I have a main purpose on the server anymore, or a main goal. I've got a decent house, I've got the cars I want, I've got everything I wanted. I don't really feel like I have anything else on the server, and I don't really have any RP that I want to explore. It also seems like when I come on the server, I'll drive around for an hour or two, log off, and if I talk to people, it just seems like most people are doing the same thing. They're logging on, getting in some of their LSC hours, talking to some people, and then they're leaving. There's not really much RP going on the server anymore, unfortunately. And I also feel like most of the people that are on the server I don't even know anymore, because the server has gotten so big. It doesn't feel like a community anymore. It feels more like a city, which again, people will like that, people won't. But I really enjoyed when Eclipse felt more like a community where everyone kind of knew each other, everyone knew the different gangs, everyone knew everyone, and everyone was pretty friendly with each other for the most part. And I kind of miss that. I get that more of on Mafia now, and especially on Limelight. more of a community feel, but I don't feel like I really get that community feel from Eclipse anymore, and that's one of the main reasons I am going to be leaving as well. But the main reason out of all this stuff, this is all kind of minor stuff, the main reason I am leaving is because of the admin and staff problems, and I'm kind of just sick and fed up with having to deal with it and having to hear about it all the time. But there are players there's a lot of bias in staff, and a lot of kind of exceptions to a lot of rules, especially when there's money involved, and it just kind of upset me a lot over time, seeing it happen over and over again. I've seen multiple times, or I've seen one time at least, where there's a guy who I think he bought like 10 to 12 supercars for obviously IRL money, and then staff let him rent them out in-game, which again is directly against the rules. I believe he was actually banned for it at one point in time, but he could just pay for an unban by talking to admins. Now again, I'm not going to mention any names or show anything just because I don't want to get any hate towards any people or even admins or anything like that, but I have seen times where that happens. I have seen people paid like $500 for an unban and have that 5, 6, 7 times happen maybe. I've seen them get unbanned multiple times just because they paid money. Obviously, they didn't really actually do anything to get unbanned besides paying that money, at least from what I've seen, because they obviously broke it again and then got banned again and then had to pay money again. I've seen people who have 30 to 40 non-RPs on their profile, but they don't get banned because, again, they pay admins money or they're friends of admins. I've seen a lot of PD bias and big gang bias, especially when admins are in PD or admins are in big gangs or staff. I've just seen a lot of stuff where one situation will happen, this person will get punished, the same exact situation will happen to someone else, but they won't get punished because they're either in a big gang, or they're prominent on the server, or they're admins that admins that like them. I've seen a lot of biases and a lot of kind of things taken where someone will just pay money for a certain thing, and that'll be it. Like, there won't be any punishments anymore. If they do get banned, they can just pay for an unban. In general, again, I don't have all of the proof. I did have it at one point, but unfortunately, I don't have a lot of the, I had a lot of the leaked PayPal stuff, and a lot of leaked stuff in general. Unfortunately, I do no longer have that. I may be making a video in the future going over all of the stuff that Eclipse has done, because I know they've done a lot, and I've heard a lot of really bad stuff from a lot of people. Again, I'm not going to speculate or say anything in this video, because I don't want to say anything without complete proof or complete evidence. But I may make a video on that in the future, kind of going into everything in detail and showing all the proof for everything that I've been talking about and all the stuff that I've heard, because I don't really want to put that on a platform when I don't have all the proof for it. But I do have seen some of the stuff firsthand, and that's one of the big reasons. And then the real turning point for me of everything, and this is the real thing that is making me make this video, is the recently Probably Stoned drama, his forum post. Now, if you don't know Probably Stoned, sorry, it's hard to say his name, is a streamer, or he was a streamer on Eclipse. Now I think he streams on a couple other servers and plays some other games. Definitely go check him out. I'll have his link for his Twitch in the section below, or in the description below. But he had posted a thing on the forums basically saying how he can't stream on the server because of the racism on the server that happens every now and then people also just saying the N-word for attention or trying to be funny or whatever it is, which again, it's not funny. And he made a forum post basically saying this, and within a day or two, I believe the forum post was removed and his account was banned. At least on the forums. I'm not sure if his in-game account was banned, but either way, punishing someone for making a forum post against racism basically just shows that your admins are racist. There's no really other way to put that. People were trying to defend being racist in-game, but if you have to defend being racist in-game, or you have to be racist in-game for your character, I believe you're just racist. I really don't think there's too much to argue on this. If you really have to fight to be able to scream racial slurs at someone in a game, I believe you should probably, take a look at yourself and really think about yourself, because I believe you're probably racist. Again, there's no real point to having these racial slurs in game, and at least we could have had a healthy discussion. I did make a post on the forum that he made as well. There could have been a healthy discussion about this, maybe worked it out with the admins, but instead the admins decided to just remove his forum post, which is really ridiculous. If you have a community member, especially a prominent community member like him, trying to make a change in the server, you should probably listen to him, especially if it's something about racism and all things. You shouldn't just ban him for being against racism. If anything, it just shows that your staff or your admins are racist, or you guys support racism on the server. Again, if you need to support, or you need to make any kind of play or any kind of excuse for why you need to be racist on the server, you just need to take a look at yourself and realize that you're just being, or you need to be racist, is a real problem with yourself. If you need to justify saying racial slurs at people again, That's just a problem with you. It's not really like freedom of speech or any of this bullshit. It's just being racist. That's it. That's it in the long run. Probably Stone did go into this a little bit on his stream, which again, you can check out his VODs. It'll be in the description below. But basically, he had made a forum post, he got it removed, and that's what caused him to either quit / get banned. And that's the main reason I'm actually quitting as well. I don't really want to stay on a server where I know the admins are actively either racist or at least not against racism. It's kind of ridiculous in my opinion, especially with this day and age, to still be like that. And any of the people who have to support being racist on the server, fuck you guys as well. Honestly. There's no real excuse for needing to be racist on the server. There's nothing to justify that really. But I believe that's gonna be about it for this video. I might make a video going more in depth in the future, but I just want to make this video for people asking about where the Eclipse videos are. I believe I am done with Eclipse. If you guys want to check out some really good Eclipse RP content, check out Lifted Gaming Network. He streams Eclipse still. He deserves a lot more attention. He streams literally like 8 hours a day. Go check him out if you are still interested in Eclipse. Go check him out. You know, there's some other YouTubers out there you can probably find, but I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has made this possible. The real growth of the channel at all. I mean, again, this channel isn't big at all, but any of the growth from Eclipse has been amazing, and the support from the Eclipse community has been amazing. So big thank you to everyone. I don't really know how to end this video other than go check out Lifted, go check out Probably Stone, give them some support. And I guess if you want to see the videos going forward here, there's probably not going to be any more Eclipse ones, but if you want to see the alignment videos, the Mafia videos, once there's some Eclipse, or once there's some updates there, and then probably I might be doing some other games in the future, please stay subscribed. But I think it's going to be about it, guys. Please go check out Probably Stoned and Lifted Gaming Network in the description below. And I think it's going to be about it. Thanks everyone for the support. And hope you guys understand this video and understand why I'm not going to be making content on Eclipse anymore. And I hope you all have a good day, good night, or whatever time it is for you. And peace.
If I see you, I'ma smoke you. Rolling up a fatty, best believe I fucking toke it. See we pride, hit me on the line, do a suicide, no lie, fucking ride or die. Look me in the eyes while I execute. 4066, look who's next to you. A spectacle, I fucking pull up just to mess with you. Cause I don't fucking play around with this gang shit. I'll fucking put you in the grave, bitch. Like Jimmy, you looking kinda fishy. Leave it up to Brody, cause my trigger finger's itchy. Rolling with the Zeta, we all know they beta. Cause we so fucking apples, what the fuck you gonna say, huh? Trying to stop us, rolling from the coppers, cleaning out the window when I load my fucking chopper.